They both have the rush now. Alright, let's do it. Punisher. Ogsy's going after the boss. But even if the boss kills him, I can, like, fix it. Got him down about half health. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've done all this stuff. What's up, boss? Oh, this hits all targets. Well, there's only one target, so let's just shoot this. We'll do it this way. That seems smarter. 300. That's okay. He survived with 6 health. Alright, yeah. Maybe, like, fix him up a bit. Works for me, man. Okay, since they said the nodules that Ogsy uses are, like, non-restorable, does that mean I wasted them using backup earlier? That's what that means, doesn't it? Oh, man. Such a slappy squish beast. Ugh. Why do I keep trying to do that? Just hit him. Strike until dead. You are really getting beat up. Maybe you'd better take your personal care into your own hands for a moment here. Don't rely solely on floating metal orb to keep you alive. I don't know how long Provoca lasts for, but he has not attacked Estes ever since. Yeah, just healing him is all we need to do. Yeah, so Nikolai's got his rush. But it looks like Estes is close on his too, so... Did we ever do this? I don't actually know. I don't even know if I need it, really. Not quite there yet. Maybe one more action? It's when the red meter hits the bottom, right? So he's like got 1 tick left. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but he lost his rush. Nikolai's went back down. Or went back up because he took an action. It's because he took an action. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna use mine. I don't feel like coordinating that. Oh, I didn't have to. I feel dumb. Well, the guy's getting beat up again. Hit him. Have we seen Nikolai's rush all by himself yet, anyway? This would be a good opportunity. We can see what it's like when he acts on his own. Yeah, try your own normal rush all by yourself. Or did we already see it and I'm just dumb? We might have. I don't deny the possibility. Chomp chomp. Yes, yes. I've almost got this guy. He's like running out of health rapidly. Once again, we've gotten it like close to death and it died on its own. Nice. Experience bonus. RP gains 10? Nice. Good God. You know, we're getting good at this. And you're right. Imagine the looks on everyone's faces back in Jasper.
Jasper, that's so far from here, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we walked the whole way ourselves. Why state the obvious? You're a good fighter, but you ask too many questions. What? He force-pushed me. That all worked better than I thought. Who are these guys? Nikolai, what have you... What are you? What are they gonna do with us? Ring? Wake up. Move around. Where the hell am I now? Ogzy? Where's Ogzy? Have I been imprisoned? Damn it! Nikolai! When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you! Was it really Nikolai, though? He began acting strange from the moment we descended into these damned caverns. Not saying much and slipping up. It's almost as if it were some sort of imposter. He looks just like Nikolai, though. It just makes no sense. Unless... Unless what? Unless mind control? That would be the most plausible explanation. It's not like I can just ask, is it? Okay. Time to figure out what's really going on. Hey! Whoever's keeping me here, get down here! Do you hear me? I hope I haven't just been abandoned down here. Someone's coming. Whoever's down here, you ought to be damn glad there's bars between us, or I'd...
You do what?
What? Who are you?
Just someone keeping watch. What's it matter? You were saying you'd do something if there were no bars. I assume you had rather violent intentions.
Violent intentions? Violent intentions? I just got laid out by someone that looked like my friend and thrown into a cell! So, you're damn right I have some violent intentions!
Righteous indignation seems to be the order of the day here. I was with your friend just a while ago, asking why he opened fire on a child. To his credit, he doesn't shout as much as you do.
Opened fire on a child? Wait, you mean that kid back in the town?
Yes, and did you forget him already?
Oh, I won't forget that little monster. He's the whole reason we're in this mess. If only I could get out and give him a good kicking.
Take that back, now.
No one's told me what's happened or why I'm caged within this cell like a trapped rat. Or, you an A in there. Yet you expect me to care about your feelings for that horrible little brat?
Well then, listen carefully because I'm not going to say it twice. That brat you're talking about is my younger brother, Henry. He's not entirely normal, but he's human all the same. He's worth more to me than a dozen of the likes of you.
Look, I'm sorry, but what's the deal with him? He attacked us first, and...
Well, your friend threatened to open fire randomly if he didn't get an answer. Henry's mute, and he didn't know how to react to it. This is literally the first time something like this has happened.
He's mute. It must be difficult to live like this and in these caves.
Yes, he barely tolerates the confinement. This is why Nolan lets him spend his time on the outside. He also likes to draw what he finds when he comes back.
Is Nolan the local elder? Shouldn't Henry be your parents' responsibility?
I appreciate your concern, but this is no business of yours. I haven't been left here to chat idly, you know. I mean, I still don't know your name, or where you came from.
Name's Estes. Nikolai and I come from a town long way down south.
And this matches what your friend said earlier, so neither of you are lying. Good.
Unless we agreed to lie.
Where are you going?
Did Nikolai not answer that for you already? I'd rather not repeat things for no reason.
He said that you're both traveling to Scud in search of civilization, but...
But
then everyone has their reasons for traveling, don't they? That's the wrong sense of there, either.
What are you getting at?
There has to be another reason you travel so far with him, even if he's your friend.
What does it matter to you? Just release us and we'll leave your town. If this place is such a secret, we'll never let another soul hear about it.
If only keeping a secret was so easy. Very well, you'll have to spend the night here, but you should be released tomorrow.
Hey, wait! I still don't even know your name.
Oh, it's Alicia. Not that it matters.
She's a strange one. She probably has her reasons, but still. She was right about one thing, though. I did have other reasons for going with Nikolai. Well, I was supposed to see McCall again. Oh, the city I was born in, yet didn't remember. Kitty! Is that my mom and dad from the past? Before the world went to hell? After all, our family moved away back when I was just 5 years old. Pops bought a large plot of land on the outskirts of Jasper and had no regrets. Yet, my mom missed the excitement of the city. She always wanted to take me back to McCall, to show me the aqueducts and Triana Square. Triana? Things didn't go well on Dad's estate, though, and we kept on putting it off until things got better. 5 years later, Mom said no economic downturn would keep me from going. Then, of course, the Calamity struck. Ain't that always how it goes? I was only 14 years old. Nothing could have prepared us for that day. Calamity. Some attributed it to war. A simmering conflict between Ignarosa and Jupa that finally boiled over. Most settled on an asteroid strike, but no one knew for certain. All communications went down. Nothing but static could be heard. A situation which continues to this day. The impact threw up clouds of thick dust that blotted out the sky. Many residents on the outskirts of Jasper attempted to venture into the city, but none of them ever came back. All we could do was wait. It seemed we were in for a nuclear winter. At first, they were right. You could barely see the sun, and the snow had fallen every day for 3 months. Crops died, food ran low, and water in the port had frozen over. Smaller settlements around us imploded as the people turned on each other in despair. Nothing would have changed if it wasn't for Nikolai's father, Hiro. No one thought much of him during the time of peace. He was just one of the few. No one, least of all me, understood why Mom married him just a year after Dad passed away. Yet, he was the only one who seems to have a plan. The only one who could confront the hoarders and made us survive as a people. I never would have met Nikolai if not for him. At the end of those 3 months, the snowfall stopped and the temperatures slowly returned to normal. Dust left the atmosphere, or perhaps something else was at play. Hiro didn't save our lives. The weather change did that. However, he had preserved the way we used to live, and now the months of blizzard are but a dark memory. Hey man, you alright in there? Said somebody. Thanks for the lore dump, I guess. Very informative. Huh? Who are you? Matisse. Heard things didn't go too well, so I came here to check on you. Matisse, are you going to release me, or at least tell me how long I'll be here? Sorry, man, but you'll have to spend the rest of the night here. Noland and his council will meet with you in the morning. Alice will be speaking her mind too, so don't expect things to be rosy. Great. Well, she's one of the few medics here, so her opinion holds a certain weight. Honestly, how was I supposed to know Henry was her brother? He hardly looks like her. Besides, what was he doing out there all alone? Not everyone can live here underground all the time, you know. Henry takes confinement worse than most, and so he really needs the air. I still can't forget how fast he moved when we tried to follow him. And he did attack us first for no reason. I genuinely thought he was some mutant. He probably is. What? Nolan doesn't want us to bring it up often, but sometimes a spade is a spade. And a genetic error is a mutation. The congregation told us as much. Henry and Alice's parents died when they were both young, but it's still not normal for people to be like them. Don't get me wrong, it's not their fault for inheriting shitty genes. And yes, we're lucky nothing truly severe has happened to any of us yet. I mean, if Calamity somehow managed to transform common animals, I dread to imagine what it could do to us as humans. Well, I've already seen what it did to those cave grubs. I'm sorry for what happened. You did us a great service getting rid of that beast. Ragus himself didn't expect you to get out of this alive without backup. Here, I want you to have this. Thermal component added to inventory. Your party will obtain weapon mods throughout the game that will allow for new movesets and skills for characters. These items will be specific to each character's weapon. For instance, Estes will learn new movesets and skills when he obtains a new component core. Nikolai will learn new movesets and skills by obtaining new round attachments. There we go. Weapons and mods are also upgradable, through the use of specific items. Estes' Gagara components can be upgraded by using component core modifiers, while Nikolai's multi-ammo attachments will upgrade by using round attachment modifiers. Upgrading weapon mods will lead to the discovery of new skills. For aforementioned mods, base weapon upgrade parts can be used to upgrade weapons themselves, increasing the weapon's stats. Wow. Thank you so much. This should come in really useful. Ragus was the one who... Ragus is the guy who assumed Nikolai's form, isn't he? Yeah. It's creepy how that works. He learned to do that about 2 years ago. Back then, he couldn't sustain it for more than just a few minutes. Now it's like a second skin for him. And not just his skin, his voice was practically the same. And the way he handled Nikolai's gun. Yeah, he lucked out on that one. We had one of those Ignorosian Multamo guns here. Ragus actually trained with it before it fell into disrepair. Whatever he does, he cannot assume a person's memory, thank God. Still, what he does, it's like a miracle. Can anyone else here do stuff like that? Besides Henry being incredibly fast, Alice has some strange psychic abilities. Otherwise, no one else that I know of. They say this phenomenon gets more prominent the closer you get to Ignarosa. People can manipulate elements and all kinds of crazy shit. It's all the damn Calamity's doing. As if mutating animals into deadly monsters wasn't bad enough. We've ran into people with some awfully weird talents, but nothing like Ragus. Listen, I've got to go before someone notices I've been missing. Thanks again. If you guys never came along, more people could have died. Well, have some mercy on us, jeez. Well, this was unexpected. He seems like a good man.